What's up, you guys? Eddie of Fliptroniks. I'm going to be doing the top 5 puzzle games to check out on iOS. So the first one I'm going to be doing is Deus Ex Go. Before we get into this, you guys, I'd appreciate a like and a share in this video. I'm going to leave links in the description for all these games, you guys, and anybody out there who's not subscribed to us, I'd appreciate that as well. So anyways, guys, Deus Ex Go came out 2016, I'd say like the beginning of it. It's a really cool game, you guys. Anybody who's a fan of Deus Ex will like this game. Even though it's puzzle-based, you guys, it is really cool. So I'll just show you guys pretty much some of the gameplay on it, but you're pretty much just trying to make a certain amount of moves to finish each level without without getting killed by an enemy. So I mean, the first few levels in this game are pretty easy, but I'm not gonna lie, the game gets pretty difficult pretty fast. It's not the easiest game by any means, but it is really fun. The levels are very detailed, and there's a lot of different levels in this game you can play. This game is currently a paid app, you guys, but it is a really fun game. It's also chapter based, so I mean, the more levels you beat, the farther you'll go in the game. But anyways, this is Deus Ex Go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of gameplay on it. It's really cool, and that's exactly what happens when you make the wrong move in this game. You die. So I'm going to move on to the next game, which is also a Go-based game, Hitman Go. Very similar to Deus Ex Go, so if you like that kind of style, you'll definitely like this one too. This game came out first, however. I think this one came out in like 2015 or somewhere around there. But it's very similar to Deus Ex Go, so just a really cool puzzle type game. When this game came out, I actually wasn't really sure what to think about it, because I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Hitman series, but I'm more a fan of like the actual kind of game, like the old school console game and everything. So but this game actually is a lot of fun. There's no doubt about it. It's pretty easy up until like the 7th level, then it really starts to get a little bit tricky and you gotta actually think a little bit more. But for the most part, the first few levels in this game are not very difficult at all. They're pretty easy. This game is currently a paid app to you guys, so I mean, you're gonna have to dish out a couple bucks for it, but it's worth it if you guys are into puzzle-based games. I think they're definitely, games that are good for killing time when you've got nothing to do. Alright, guys, so that's Hitman Go. Like I said, really cool game, very similar to Deus Ex Go and like the style of it. The next game is Lara Croft Go. So we've got a lot of Go games on this list, you guys. They are very popular. This one's the most unique, though, out of the three. It's a little bit different. You guys will see in just a second. I would say this one, might be the best out of the three, just because how unique it is. Plus the levels are pretty detailed, and it's definitely got that Lara Croft adventure-ness to it. So anyways, we'll get into some of the gameplay on it, you guys. Like I said, this game is also going to be a paid app, but I think all of these games are pretty much worth it, especially if you're into like the puzzle genre. Alright, so this game's a little bit more interactive, I'd say, than the other two. You're going to be doing some wall jumping and stuff, so I mean, it's a little bit different in that aspect, so that's, the cool thing about this game. Alright, yeah, so that's Lara Croft Go. Like I said, another cool game, another Go style game, and it's also going to be a paid app. So the next game I've got on here, you guys, is Causality. This game is a newer one. It's pretty unique. I mean, I liked it. We've done some gameplay on it already, quite a few videos, but basically what you're doing in this one is you have to make a certain amount of correct moves, otherwise you end up dying. What's cool about the game, though, is you can actually freeze time and go backwards, like right here. I think that's just one of the cool things about it. But you know, you just need to make the correct amount of moves in the correct amount of time, otherwise you fail the level. But it's a really cool game, you guys. This one is also a paid app right now. I'd imagine they're going to move it to free at some point, though. But the game is cool, and it's definitely a unique game as well. So hope you guys enjoy a little bit of the gameplay on it. But the thing I really like about this game is you can go back and, you know, freeze time and rewind. I think that's a really cool, you know, kind of like feature to how this game, you know, plays. Alright, so you guys can see I made the wrong moves right there. I'm going to move on to the next game, you guys, but this is Causality. The game gets pretty difficult pretty fast. You got to start thinking, but it's a cool puzzle game. Plants vs. Zombies 2, you guys. Probably one of the most popular games that you're going to be able to get on the App Store. Really cool game, and this is definitely a puzzle-based game. You got to use some strategy in it to, you know, complete each level. But we'll get into some of the gameplay. Anybody out there that's never played this one before, like I said, it's free to download, top-rated app, just a really cool game. You know, as we're wrapping this video up to you guys, I would totally appreciate a share and a like on this video. You know, plus anybody watching it that has not subscribed to us, I would definitely appreciate that as well. And we'll get into planting some guys right here to kill some zombies. This game's also pretty addicting. I will say that, because I mean it is. I mean, once you start playing it, you want to keep, you know, beating each level and whatnot, so it is very addicting. You guys can also check out all of these games by checking out the links in the description. And like I said, you guys, if you have not subscribed to us, I'd definitely appreciate it if you did. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and we will see you later.